You see beyond the veil, not because you were taught to, but because your soul remembers. You were born with spiritual sight, the kind of vision that pierces illusion, reads energy, and senses truth long before it is spoken. You do not just look, you perceive. You do not just observe, you feel. You do not just witness, you remember. This gift is not random. It is ancient, it is sacred, and it is often misunderstood. The nature of the veil. The veil is not physical. It is energetic. It is the invisible layer that separates the seen from the unseen, the programmed from the divine, the illusion from the truth. It is woven from fear, conditioning, distraction, and distortion. It keeps people asleep, disconnected from their soul, chasing shadows instead of light. But you see through it. You see the patterns behind the words. You feel the energy behind the smiles. You sense the truth behind the masks. You know when something is off, even if everyone else calls it normal. You know when something is sacred, even if no one else can feel it. This is spiritual sight, and it is not something you learn. It is something you remember, signs you see beyond the veil. You may have always felt different, not better, just deeper. You may have struggled to explain what you feel. You may have been called sensitive, intense, dramatic, or strange. But the truth is, you were tuned in. Here are signs you see beyond the veil. You feel energy shifts in rooms before anyone speaks. You sense when someone is lying, even if they sound convincing. You receive messages through dreams, numbers, and synchronicities. You feel emotionally overwhelmed in crowded or chaotic spaces. You are drawn to silence, nature, and solitude. You question everything you were taught. You feel like you are remembering something ancient. You are not impressed by status, titles, or appearances. You are activated by truth, beauty, and resonance. These are not flaws. They are signs of spiritual sight, the pain of seeing. Seeing beyond the veil is not always easy. It can be isolating. It can be overwhelming. It can make you feel like you are living in two worlds, the world of illusion and the world of truth. You may feel frustrated when others cannot see what is obvious to you, exhausted by the emotional weight of what you perceive, misunderstood by people who live only on the surface, triggered by dishonesty, manipulation, or spiritual bypassing, lonely in your awareness, even when surrounded by people. But this pain is part of the path. It is the cost of clarity. It is the weight of wisdom. And it is temporary, because once you learn to navigate your sight, it becomes your greatest power. How to honor your spiritual sight, seeing beyond the veil, is not just a gift. It is a responsibility. You are not here to judge. You are here to guide. You are not here to escape. You are here to elevate. You are not here to expose. You are here to illuminate. Here is how to honor your sight. Protect your energy. You see more, so you must shield more. Use grounding, cleansing, and boundaries. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. Your body is your compass. Speak truth with compassion. Your words carry weight. Use them to awaken, not to wound. Create from your soul, your art, your voice, your presence. Let it reflect what you see. Rest often. Spiritual sight can be draining. Recharge in silence, nature, and sacred spaces. Connect with others who see. You are not alone. Find your soul tribe. Share your visions. Stay humble. Seeing does not mean knowing everything. Stay open to learning, evolving, and expanding. Your sight is sacred. Treat it as such. What you see that others miss. You see the soul behind the story. You see the wound behind the anger. You see the fear behind the control. You see the love behind the silence. You see the truth behind the illusion. You see the divine in the broken. You see the light in the shadow. You see the purpose in the pain. You see the message in the chaos. You see the awakening in the collapse. This is not imagination. This is remembrance. Why you were given this sight. You were given spiritual sight because you are a bridge between worlds, between frequencies, between timelines. You are here to help others remember, to help others awaken, to help others rise. You are not here to convince. You are here to embody. Your presence is a transmission. Your energy is a message. Your life is a mirror. You were given this sight to break illusions, activate truth, heal distortion, guide souls, anchor light, and you are doing it. Just by being you, you see beyond the veil because your soul is awake. You see beyond illusion because your spirit is ancient. You see beyond the surface because your mission is divine. So trust what you see. Honor what you feel. Speak what you know. Create what you carry. Protect what you are. Because the veil is thinning, the truth is rising.